हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम टू अननोन फैक्ट्स। सो स्टूडेंट्स, इस वीडियो में हम लोग सॉल्व करने वाले हैं एजुकेशनल लीडरशिप के एक वीक नंबर 5 को। ठीक है, तो वीक 4 तक हम लोगों ने ऑलरेडी सॉल्व कर रखा है, आप लोग वीडियो को देख सकते हो। सो आप स्कोर देख लो यहाँ पर। मैंने आपको अभी तक 1 2 3 4 का आंसर्स प्रोवाइड किया, जिसमें कि वीक 1 2 एंड 3 का रिजल्ट आ चुका है। तो 100 एंड 90 है। वीक 3 में एक क्वेश्चन मिस हो गया था, तो उसके लिए मैं माफ़ी चाहता हूँ और आगे कोशिश कर रहा हूँ कि वो भी मिस ना हो। ठीक है, तो चलिए इसको वीक 5 को सॉल्व करते हैं। सो देयर आर इन टोटल ऑफ 10 क्वेश्चंस आर अवेलेबल। सो लेट्स स्टार्ट फ्रॉम क्वेश्चन नंबर 1। क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 इज विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग इज ट्रू रिगार्डिंग गोल्स फॉर डाइवर्सिटी। ऑप्शन ए इज़ फ्रीडम फ्रॉम इथनोसेंट्रिक stereotypes or biases by educational leaders. Option B, achieving a skewed and biased profile of staff and students. Option C is gender balance to be avoided, and option D is leaders commitment to equity. So for this question the answer will be option number D, that is leaders commitment to equity. Okay, let's move to next question. Which of the following is a dimension of cultural awareness? So option A is masculinity and femininity values. Option B is uncertainty avoidance. Option C is long term or short term orientations. Option D is all of the given. So for this the answer will be option number A, B and C, that is all of the given. Okay, question number 3rd is fill in the blanks. We have to fill that blanks. Question is there are two types of diversity dash and dash: structural and interactional, societal and institutional, infrastructural and informational, structural and functional. So for this question the answer will be structural and interactional. Okay, that is option number A. Question number 4 is the impact of each type of diversity is complementary to and enhanced by the presence of the others. Option A is true and option B is false. So the answer for this question will be option A, that is true. Question number 5 is three major categories of engagements such as citizenship engagements, cultural engagement and compatibility of difference characterize dash outcomes: learning outcomes, social outcomes, individual outcomes or democracy outcomes. So the appropriate answer for this question, that is 5 number, will be option B, that is social. Okay, सो स्टूडेंट्स, आप लोगों ने देखा कि मैं आप लोगों को आंसर्स प्रोवाइड कर रहा हूँ और 100% नहीं तो 98% 97% एक्यूरेसी के साथ ही प्रोवाइड कर रहा हूँ। ठीक है, वीक 1 में भी 100 आए थे, वीक 2 में भी 100 आए, वीक 3 में एक क्वेश्चन बस मिस हुआ और होप करते हैं कि वीक 4 में भी हम लोगों को 100 आए और 5 का भी सॉल्व कर रहे हैं तो इसमें भी 100 ही आना चाहिए। ठीक है, तो प्लीज़ अगर आप लोग चैनल से न्यू हैं तो डू सब्सक्राइब एंड प्लीज़ शेयर इट विद एनीवन। और अगर पसंद आए कंटेंट, इससे अगर आपको हेल्प हो रही है तो प्लीज़ इसको लाइक कर देना ताकि इसकी रीच बढ़ जाए और ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा उन लोगों तक पहुंच पाए जिनको इनकी नीड है। ठीक है, तो चलिए अब क्वेश्चन नंबर 6 को सॉल्व करते हैं। डैश आउटकम्स मेजर्स एस्पेक्ट्स लाइक द स्टूडेंट सेटिस्फैक्शन एंड परसेप्शन ऑफ कैंपस क्लाइमेट। ऑप्शन ए इज़ वेलबींग, ऑप्शन बी इज़ कल्चरल, ऑप्शन सी इज़ प्रोसेस एंड ऑप्शन डी इज़ वैल्यू। सो द आंसर विल बी ऑप्शन ए, दैट इज़ वेलबींग। ओके, so question number 7 is colleges and universities nowadays are struggling with new challenging forces. Which of the following is one of them? Option A is confronting younger and techno savvy as well as older and career driven students. Option B is unprecedented competition in the job market. Option C is accountability and affordability in the global context, and option D is all of the given. So question number 7, the most appropriate answer for this question would be, that is all of the above. Okay, option A is correct, option B is correct, option C is correct. So for this option D, that is all of the given, will be correct answer. Question number 8 is growing trends and transformations like virtual universities are a result of globalization, privatization, institutionalization, none of the given. So the answer for this question will be globalization. That is option number A. Okay. Question number 9 is which one of the following statement is not true? We have to pick one, the odd one that is not true. Okay. So the per capita increase in state funding has triggered a pressure for universities and technical education institutes to generate new sources of income. Option B is many countries are visualizing the rapid expansion of higher education as the key to their transition of status from developing to developed nations. Option C is considerable variation among the countries on the extent to which funding for higher education research comes from government, charitable or business sources. Option D is due to the dramatic rise in aspiration and participation in higher education, increased pressure has been created on funding of higher education institutions. So for question number 9, the answer will be A, that is the per capita increase in state funding has triggered a pressure for universities and technical education institutes to generate new sources of income. Okay. So the last question is which one of the following is not one of the components of 5-point framework for policy and practice of inclusion. Okay, options are content, finance, staffing, infrastructure. We have to choose not one. Okay, which one is not the component of 5-point framework? So content is the component, staffing is the component, and infrastructure is the component, but finance is not one of that. So for this the answer will be finance. That is option number B. Let's submit it. uh, Please share the video. Thanks for watching the video.